Hi, hello, OFORI, your #1 African's YouTube channel. Welcome to the studio today. Ken OFORI ATTA has actually sued the Office of the Special Prosecutor, the OSP, for actually declaring him a fugitive, escape from justice, or hiding from accountability. And I said, how is that possible? Because this thing of OSP was set up by the NPP administration when they were in power. It's their own people. But now, if you watch, as you know, over the course of some few months ago or some few weeks ago, Ken OFORI ATTA, who is the former finance minister, who is also part of the scandals, the financial crimes, according to news, was actually declared wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya OFORI ATTA a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice.
He has sued the Office of the Special Prosecutor. He has actually filed a lawsuit against the OSP for declaring him wanted, saying that it is not right. So he has also been seeking a court injunction to prevent him against an arrest, that he being declared wanted or a fugitive is unjustified or baseless. These are the terminologies that he has used. Baseless means the reason for declaring him a fugitive actually is baseless. It doesn't make sense. For me, I'm a little bit shocked. And he's also denying all the allegations that have been leveled against him. And I was like, how? How is that possible? What are the allegations? Some of these allegations boil down to the National Cathedral scandal. And the National Cathedral actually was stated that when these people roll out this agenda, they said that the funds are going to be coming from NGO organizations and individual donors. But for us to know, to be taken by surprise and by shock and by storm, the money, the taxpayers' money, the money that belongs to the state has actually been taken to do this stuff without being informed, which means they have not consulted Parliament, they have not actually informed the right people, the nation, the country is not aware. So they took their money, over $50 million, to orchestrate this big hole of a swimming pool, of a world standard, of a swimming pool that I'm sure the whole world can swim in. And this man, being called upon to come and explain, he said that this argument are baseless and all the allegations laid against him is actually not true. Because as a finance minister, one of his duties is to audit every finance demand they bring to his table. He is the final authority to sign. Even if the president wants it done, he can say that as a finance expert, I see that this and this and that cannot be done, because if it's done, the country will run bankruptcy or the country will get into financial crisis. But yet, he went ahead to sign these deals. Some of them, the National Ambulance Maintenance Scandal, over $230 million. I mean, this stinks. And now you are denying that no, these allegations are not true. But for me, I mean, how can you say you don't know anything about this or you cannot be called upon? So this is why the OSP, I just hope that they are not going to politicize this and make it brouhaha, and shoo, it will be swept under the carpet. Not only that, these are some of the other things he's also seeking from the court. Let's take it from the number one.
That he's seeking that the OSP has no statutory power to make that particular media briefing and then declare him wanted or fugitive from justice. So that's the first point that he's asking.
Which means the OSP's duty is not to declare somebody wanted, but the police are supposed to do that. So for him, according to the Office of the
God have mercy upon us.
According to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, in the exercising of the power of the police as provided, and they started to quote law of under Section 28 of the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017, Act 959, and the Office of the Special Prosecutor Operations Regulations 2018, LI 2374, is bound by the limited place on the exercises of discretionary power as enshrined in the service. Let's look at the instruction of the police service under the article of 200 and consistent with article 296 of the Constitution 1992. The D section is saying that the unlawful discretion of an applicant as wanted or a fugitive from justice constitutes violations of his right of the personal liberty as enshrined in the Article 14 of the 1992 Constitution and right of free movement enshrined in Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution, the Article 12 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, as well as Article 12 of the Africans Charter on Human and People's Rights. He's saying that these laws determines that the OSP declaring him a fugitive is against his right. So I don't know, maybe you are a law practitioner and you're watching me. Do not forget to hit that bell notification icon on your screens. And also, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do the due diligence to support us by subscribing and also hitting the like button. And do not forget, the comments are welcome. Do you think Ken OFORI ATTA, the former finance minister, is right to state these things? For me, yes, you come and answer questions. Explain how this financial, gangambori, hey, this one to be bravo. How these financial expenses have been done. Come and explain, because it's not clear. It's not clear. Come and give clarity. What's the way there? Well, but maybe declaring him a fugitive and the law, if it's aligns, could he be proven innocent by court? Because he's quoting some laws. These are the laws that protect the human rights. Are you someone that have been declared or that have been taken advantage of? Also been declared a fugitive or wanted without proper consultations done by the police? Maybe you should also rely on this law. As you know, here we bring meaning and understanding to the things you should understand. I just want to quote according to what he has said. And then there's section E, which is the last portion. He said, any act of the Office of the Special Prosecutor as a state agency that violates the applicant's human rights will amount to breach of Ghana's international treaty obligations under the Africans Charter on Human and People's Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. So Ken OFORI ATTA is saying that based on these laws and constitutions, what the OSP has done is not right. So therefore, he has sealed the office of the OSP. We all know the office of the Special Prosecutor is an office that has been legislated, passed, and put into motion by the gentleman of the land, the president himself, to investigate criminalization and overspending and capturing of the things that belongs to the state by individuals and doing things anyhow. So it simply represents accountability. Now, someone is suing this whole office, it's like suing the government. It's like suing the country. Are you in support of Ken OFORI ATTA? For me, I bring it to your doorsteps. Bring your comment, share your views, and let's see how this will roll out. But we wait for many more updates on this. Henry Wofford, I want to let you know that the OSP is still in charge. The president is still in charge. All those people who are doing the things that they are not supposed to do right. OSP, Abba. Henry Wofford, I sign out.